trash your values. Okay, have you done this before? You have?
Yes.
What was your experience with it?
I've done it 3 times now.
You've done it 3 times? Okay, so can you just you'll play along with me?
Yeah.
Okay, have you done it before too?
I've never done it.
You haven't done it before? Okay, I got you. But if so, act like it's your first time. Okay, so we'll just open mind, go into it. Because I've done this a couple of times as well, and I've actually come to realize a lot of different things about myself. So if you have done it before, open-minded, right? So everybody have your 10 values, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass around some Post-it notes. I want you to write one value on one Post-it note, which means you're going to have 10 Post-it notes by the end of it, right? All right, so I have a couple packs. If you'll take 10 and pass it, so I'll kind of intermittently pass these out.
So we write down one value
Per.
One value per Post-it, yeah.
Pass the Post-it note.
Perfect. This is our trash can. Or there's your 10.
Hey
Okay.
Kirsten, do you have an extra writing utensil?
Yes.
Wait. Okay, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I had a student teacher in my junior year in high school. And she had to record our class, our English class. Every day I walk in, I'd be like, "What's up?" to the camera. She tried to talk to me about it, that made me stop.
Pass it along. Sweet. Oh, is that 10 perfectly? Oh, look at that. Here, I'll take your trash. No, are these your, no, hold on to them. When you get done with them, hold on to them, okay? Well, I'm going to talk about this in a second, alright? Thank you. Are there any extra Post-its running around?
It's kind of the Post-it, the back of the Post-it notes.
I'll take your extras. And when you get done writing your 10, if you'll put your pen down for me, so that way I know that you were finished writing your core values. And when you're done, think about, really go through your core values and really start thinking about them, what they mean to you, why you chose these 10 core values. You probably already thought about this because you came prepared with your core values, but think about them some more. Were they core values that you have for yourself that you like about yourself? Maybe you thought about somebody else, a mom, father, friend, or something that inspired you to want one of these values to be your own. So really start thinking about that.
Sorry.
Okay. We all got our 10? Everybody good? Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the trash part of the values part. So to start off, I want you to trash 3 values. You can have fun. You can shoot them into the trash can here in the middle. Yes, Andrew. Yes, Mom.
What does it mean when we're trashing them?
You can never get those back. You no longer value that thing.
Conlon. You just trash 3 values.
Okay, sorry.
Okay?
I threw away 3 values that if I had to trash them, if I had to get rid of them to keep these. Those are the ones that I
I
would
take
do.
3 values of the 10 that you've
Yeah,
written
I will.
down and trash them in this United States Postal Service bin in the middle of the get up because it's late at night. Shoot these suckers. Just put them in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Yes.
No one's getting it. Wow.
If you make it in the middle, I will make cookies for you. How about that? Oh, Will.
Good.
Hey, you get one cookie for every made basket in the middle. Okay, so we got Tiffany. We got Tiffany with one. Okay, so everybody's trashed your 3.
Yeah. Oh, wait, fine.
Okay, you got 15 more seconds.
Your wrist. Arc it.
Hey,
Oh, that was nice.
Two cookies.
Rookie mistake.
yeah.
Gibson's about to make
Is everybody done? No. Oh, you got 5 seconds.
Darn.
Oh, it's your turn. Going for the cookies.
Great
Yes. Okay.
effort.
This is gonna be. Hey, this is honesty code here. Keep count of your cookies you get. Okay. Be real with me because I don't. Okay, so you trash 3. What I want you to do is I want you to partner with somebody sitting next to you. Okay. So
Hey.
boom, boom, boom.
Should we like get
There you go. You are going to switch a value with the person next to you.
What do you want?
Take any that you want.
Wait, are we picking it or can they pick it?
Switch a value with the person next to
Doesn't
you.
matter? Okay. I haven't decided yet. Oh, no, we can do that one. What? Jeez, Taylor. Oh, that was
And
smart.
he's still like done it.
Good job.
That's a
That was
swag
nice.
decision right there.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm excited.
I think it's the teacher like the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all
Oh, shit.
15 more seconds. Okay? Not too much thought, just switching values. Y'all are good? Switch. Okay.
Make sure you edit this really good.
You good? Switch, switch, switch. Okay. Now, I want you to take your partner. Actually, get another partner. Get another partner. On the other side of me. Okay, there you go. Y'all want to like.
I got long arms, don't worry.
And when you got your partner, you got your other partner other than the last one you had?
I need to call.
I want you to trash one of their values.
Oh, look at yours all organized. I think your family is just
What don't you need?
Oh, that hurts.
This is where things get real spicy.
I don't need the Jaffe, Katie.
I'm trusting your
Micah, I
creativity.
feel like you're going to be
Sorry,
really...
yeah.
Did you just trash?
Well, 2 of these are redundant. I will point that out.
What values are there?
But
Do
Fulfillment.
we throw it in the
Still
thingy?
good.
Your fulfillment has been trashed.
Do we throw it in the middle?
Yeah,
that was
winning.
mine. That was mine.
Okay, okay. If you have one that you trash
Took
with
away
somebody
my
else,
artistic value.
Taylor took my fulfillment.
What?
Taylor took my fulfillment.
Oh my gosh.
y'all are gonna like eat me out of
I might miss once. I don't miss twice.
No, I'm trying to watch me win.
How do you trash winning?
There's a black hole.
Y'all have to keep up with y'all's
really
point
excited.
count, honesty code here. Because I can't be making 3,000 cookies.
It's not.
I
Okay,
don't like to get that much anyway.
okay. We good? Everything's trashed? Okay. Everybody's got your
Not
values.
just enough.
Alright, bring it back in. Look at your values. Trash 3 more.
Trash 3 more.
3 more.
Wait, look at me.
Yeah. Look at this
You're going on
definiteness of the crowd.
Hey, when you really, you know what's real key.
I feel ya. Retweet.
James, he says the best. You'll recognize real.
Look, we're in the 3rd quarter, and we're it's second half.
We had
Will clutch shots. Okay. Yes.
Oh,
Bring on your free throw shooter on the table.
I can't do that.
Yeah, go Katie.
1, 2,
You're going for the dagger.
3.
Dude,
we like way off.
Your precision is quite like into
Okay,
it.
okay, let's finish up these shots because y'all are gonna make me cook a lot. Okay. How many value odds do I got in front of you?
Three.
You got 3.
Trace.
Ooh, that's right where I want y'all to be. Trash, 1 more value.
Mm.
Right, man.
He's our dunker on the team.
Look
And
at
I
that.
would rely on you. I would
Okay,
allocate
yeah.
I know
I'm
where
not
I
a
stand
teacher
in
anymore.
my life.
Yeah.
4.
And in the afterlife.
Right. How
Two
many do you
more.
have?
3 more.
How many cookies you got?
Oh, we was the same thing.
Oh, that's 2.
So
Oh my
sad,
God.
yeah.
It could be the same thing.
Hey, I don't know.
Wait, we're supposed
I
to
like
have
where,
two,
I
right?
like
Yeah.
where you're going with this. We'll talk about that. Okay, everybody got 2 in front of them? Everybody got 2 values left. Yeah? Okay. I'm going to give you an opportunity to recycle a value. You can go back into the trash and get a value out that you've thrown away or that somebody else has trashed of yours.
It has to be yours.
Yeah?
We have to just pick out our handwriting.
Or if you would like another post-it
Yeah.
to just rewrite it on.
Okay.
I was like, wow, they gotta find that.
Through our games, we do.
I'm having a very trash
Crumple their 2 or 3 up in one
But you
thing.
have to replace it. Again, this is recycling.
Oh, fuck, I ain't doing that.
You have to replace it with one that you have in your
Not a
hand.
chance.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to.
So,
I don't want to recycle them.
You're gonna have to replace it with one you already got. So it's a game changer, right? So if you have one of your values in your hand and you're willing to replace it with one that you've thrown away, I want you to think about this. You have the opportunity now to recycle. Look at this group. I'm proud of y'all. Okay, going once, going twice. Alright. Last step. Throw one more away.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. Okay.
Oh!
Nice.
I'm proud of you. I'm gonna
I
put
told you, I
on-
missed once. Doesn't happen
I'm
again.
on
Never miss
the-
again.
Dude, that-
For the rest of your life.
Very nice, very
Only
nice.
that range though.
I'm donating
Yeah.
my spot.
In like a foot further.
If it's like
You're donating your cookie
7
contest?
feet away from me, I'll make it.
One
In
foot.
any object.
I'll make this real big.
Anything closer or farther away?
Does everybody have one value left?
Damn straight.
Yes. One value left.
I keep forgetting.
Does anybody want to share how this process went for you? Or do you want to share your value?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I thought you were going to ask this one.
Yeah, if you want to share your value, go ahead.
Mine's faith.
Very nice. Any retweeters in here for faith?
Oh, no.
Very nice. Okay. Do you want to talk about, or anybody willing to talk about your experience with this exercise? So when I kept telling you to throw away values, when somebody to throw away a value of yours.
It was tough, but I think, like kind of some of what Rose said, I mean, it's a tier system. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know
Yep. Micah?
The last one I chose was competition, and I wanted to make every shot that I threw away, so that like kind of made me think about that more.
Yeah.
For me, as I started to throw them away, I'd focus more on the ones that I had left. But when it got down to like the final one, I kind of realized that my other values kind of stemmed from my final one. So that was kind of neat, and I didn't really think about that until we got to the end. So,
Yeah.
but it was
Anybody
painful
have
in
a
the process.
Similar to Katie or even Marquis, Micah, any similarities?
Similar to Katie, last two was just, it was obvious one was encompassing of the other, so I could just,
Yeah.
it was easy when I thought the hardest one was like the middle.
Yeah.
I don't remember like, not the first round of giveaway, but like the second round was definitely the most challenging.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. When I did this, it was the same. Like I'm agreeing with all of you in here about that. It was the same. So,
I felt kind of offended when Jericho trashed my spirit.
mm,
And, because, like, I value
yeah,
that very, and then when we had to trade, like, you know, different cards, like, she gave me drive and I gave her excellence, but it wasn't excellence. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
it's kind of like, I feel like I was like, for me, I was like, what am I without my excellence? Like, you can have drive, but like, you can drive to the wrong kind of things. Like, if you don't strive for excellence, like, you know, it just,
Yeah.
it's like, but it's like, it also taught me that we all have different values, but that doesn't mean like we're, you know, like bad people or anything. We just have different things that motivates us and gets us going to that positive spot. So it was kind of like me seeing like myself go over it made me value it more, because I'm like, okay, no, this is something that I do value, and she valued, you know, what she put too. So
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. Anybody feel the same as Tim on this? It was very weird when I first did this, because when you're throwing away your family, it's like, sorry mom, like those type things. You're throwing away your sense of belonging, and you're throwing away resiliency, which is what all my research is in. It feels weird, but it's an opportunity to get down to the foundation. And my goal is for you all to have a better sense of self through this. So for example, mine was faith, like most of you all. Does anybody else in here want to share what yours was? Have an opportunity to share what your core value? Loyalty?
Respect.
Respect? Great. Anybody else?
Competition.
Competition, yeah.
Adventure.
Adventure. Yes, it would. Jumping off of bungee jumping. These are so true to all of you. And the thing is that we would not be the staff that we are if you weren't authentic and unique to yourself.
Aww.
And to know what that core value is. We wouldn't be as strong. You're better together. You're stronger together. So we would not be able to lead a hall of 700, 600 residents if it wasn't all of us put together. Not one of us could do it by ourselves. But we need you to be your authentic selves in order to do that in the most effective way. Now, I wanted to do the values first because that's where this is going to come into play, so that we can talk about this purpose, mission, vision, right? So what here is the purpose of university housing? And I want to throw some purpose of university housing. Why is the university housing on University of Tennessee campus? Or on campuses in general?
Community.
Community. It's a great word.
Money.
Money. Okay.
Make a profit.
Make a profit. Okay. Any
Convenience.
other? Convenience, yes.
Support.
Support. So we have support, community, money, make a profit, convenient,
Home away from home.
home away from home. It's a good one. So these are the purposes that we're talking about with housing. But here's the thing: is this is the why of housing, of everything y'all just talked about. Community, making a profit, if that's the case. The mission is the how. The mission is your values. So, loyalty. How much are you exercising loyalty to exercise this purpose to get to the vision? Y'all following? So if the purpose is community, and you're trying to get to the vision, which is what you see in the future, so we're trying to have a community, build a better community to where they feel safe and secure and supported and all that stuff. But we have to have the how. How are you going to do it? You're going to be loyal to the residents. You're going to respect the residents. You're going to have friendly competition with the residents to make relationships with them. You're going to have faith in your residents. And you're going to stick with them, with their residents. Is that making sense? So here's the purpose if we want community here, or maybe it is to make money. But how are you going to do that to make the most money that you're trying to get to, the goal you're trying to get to, right? Is this making sense to you all? Is it connecting? So if you are RAs, I'm an assistant hall director, Nikhil is the hall director, what is our purpose? Like, why are we here? I've heard a lot of you all saying y'all do a phenomenal job of serving the residents. So if that was the purpose, for you to serve the resident and give them the best housing experience possible, how are you doing it? The best way you can do it is through your core value, because that's who you truly are, is to be authentic. So if it is through exercising your faith, the how of your purpose to get to the vision, which is to give them the mecca of university housing experiences, for them to walk away and say they were a better person because they met you. And it's because you exercised your value. You were authentic with them. You were loyal. You were faithful. You were respectful. Everybody get it? Any last thoughts that y'all have about trashing your values, about your core value that you have in front of you? Another thing I do want to add is the fact that just because, yes, we trashed your values does not mean that they're gone. Those 10 values are important to you. So, like, I trashed my family on, like, they were, like, number 7 to go. They're still a value to me. But my core value is my non-negotiable. I will not negotiate it with you. If it comes down to where the rubber meets the road, we are not going to talk about how I'm going to compromise my faith. And if that's what it is with you, it's thinking, what are negotiables, what are non-negotiables? I'm more flexible on my family if it means that my faith calls me somewhere, that I need to leave my family. Does that make sense? So these 10 are what make you, but your core is like, that's what you stand upon. And then one last thing I do want to add is the fact that you don't always have to be a 100 with your value. For example, I'm 100 with faith when it comes to academics and my job, but sometimes I lack a little faith when it comes to relationships. That's okay. It just means I'm aware of it and I'm actually currently working on it. So maybe there's times you lose respect for somebody and you're not very respectful and you think, but then how are you being proactive to make sure the next time you are? Or loyal, or competitive. Maybe you like give up and you're like hard on yourself because you're like, why did I do that? I shouldn't have given up on this. So realize that you don't always have to be 100. It's what you do when you're not 100 to come back and say, I'm going to do better next time. Alright? Any last thoughts, any input y'all would like to give?
I like what you just said, because just the way you put it right before you said it, like your faith is non-negotiable. I feel like sometimes my faith, I kind of compromise it. And so when you said it doesn't have to be 100, but what will you do next time to make sure it's not compromised, it's kind of encouraging. So I really like how you put that.
For sure. I also want you all to know that I'm in the same process with y'all. So I'm up here facilitating this because it gave me a better sense of self when I did it, and that's why I'm doing it with you all, because I want you to have a better sense of self. But we're always striving towards better senses of ourselves every single day, right? And that's what, if at the end of all of this, like, not to just walk out here and say, okay, yeah, respect's my number one. How are you every day implementing? One thing I talk about to other people is I say, at night, think about, how was I respectful to people today? How was I loyal to people today? If you didn't hit the mark and you weren't that great, just think, what could I do tomorrow that could capitalize upon it? So how could I be 100 tomorrow if I was only 70 today? What could I change? And then wake up the next day and do those things. Be proactive. Be a goer. Be an activator. And that is what, just day by day, if you keep making those little changes and keep striving for excellence, you're going to miss the mark. But the scope of your life is made up by the substance of your days. So if you keep trying to strive every day for excellence in the daily little task, and you might fall back, but if you get back on that track, then all those little bitty things are going to add up to 1,000,000. And next thing you know, 10 years down the road, you're right where you wanted to be, and you've met your dreams. You've gotten to your vision because you have your purpose. You know how to implement it to get to what that end goal is. Anything else y'all want to add before we conclude? I really want to thank y'all for being vulnerable and partaking in this. Because just even sharing what your core value is, and even just going along with the flow, shooting shots in the middle, and the vulnerability of possibly missing. Like, y'all were vulnerable today, and that is courageous enough in that moment. I want to thank you for that. So.